Special Olympics in Pango Pango, and of course in Apia we had a sellout at the stadium there. Rocky coming up very, very shortly. Big match for High Chief Peter Maivia's 3rd annual memorial in Honolulu, and you and your brother Ricky against Maya Singh and the Prince of Darkness, Kevin Sullivan.
Right. Just let me say this before I get into this match, Ripper. Right here in American Samoa, I was in Western Samoa. That brings back a lot of memories to me. Kind of my father-in-law, the great Chief Peter Maivia. As the world knows out there, it's no secret that I am married to his daughter. I have a beautiful son, so that when I do come back here to Samoa, Ripper, it's kind of like coming back home. Just wanted to say that now, getting into this match with Kevin Sullivan and Maya Singh. We know what we're up against. We know what they want. The wrestling world knows what they want. Ripper Collins, you know what they want. They want those Polynesian tag team belts that me and my brother worked hard, fought, sweat, went in the gym day after gym, took bruises, cuts on our head, teeth knocked out, broken ribs to hold on to them belts, because we didn't want to let all those good people down in Hawaii, Ripper. And we're not going to do it this time, because I'm talking on behalf of my brother, because without them people right there, there'd be no Rocky Johnson or Ricky Johnson. I'm just sorry Ricky can't be with me right now. He's on a world tour, but he will be back in time to defend our belts. And Ripper, he's in the best shape of his life right now. I think you know that. But I want to say this. I don't have to tell you about Kevin Sullivan. No, I don't have to tell nobody about him. Now, as Singh, I don't know too much about him. I've seen him once or twice. He's a big man. I don't consider him a wrestler. I consider him an animal that will go out there and try to hurt you, try to cripple you, try to maim you. And I know exactly, and I feel that he's under Kevin Sullivan's power. But I just want to say one thing, Sullivan. You come. We're not selling you short. We're not scared of you. So you might see one of the best fights you ever seen in Honolulu in a long time, because we worked too hard for these belts to get out there and let somebody like them guys beat me and my brother Ripper. But I want to say one more thing too, because when you beat me or my brother, you're beating all those good people at Honolulu and all around the Pacific, and we can't stand to let anybody do that, Ripper.
I want to wish you all the luck in the world in that big match.
Thank you, because I know coming from you, you mean it.
Thank you.
First time that he's ever been here. And also, Liam Maivia asked us to mention that the Wrestling Spectacular will be going to San Jose Civic Auditorium. Polynesian Pacific Championship Wrestling starting its West Coast tour at San Jose at the Civic Auditorium. And the fans, of course, in the San Jose and the Bay Area are in for a real wrestling treat. Rocky and Ricky Johnson, Siva Api, and the whole crew will be there.
Everybody that is anybody is contacting Liam Maivia in Honolulu, Hawaii, and saying, let me come and be one of the Polynesian Pacific Championship wrestlers, because I want to be seen by 1.5 billion people and around the world, because it is becoming the hottest wrestling program on the air, because the top stars, I get excited myself, you see that?
Really?
Coming here, they want to be part of it.
Here we have Hog Irwin jumping on Ricky Johnson. Ricky has been taking a little bit the worst of it here, Ripper. This big team, coming out of Duluth, Minnesota. And I'm telling you, I'm from Minnesota. I grew up about 80 miles north of Duluth. They do grow them tough in that part of the country. You got to be tough. Big, cold winters, long, cold, hard winters in Duluth. That wind whistles off Lake Superior. So this is a tough team. They know their way around that wrestling ring. And, they ride their motorcycles everywhere. They actually did try to ride them into the Blaisdell. Police said, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, I realize it. There's a big tag made, and in comes Rocky. Look out! Boom! He used to spar with, look at that drop kick! Bingo! Another drop kick, and down goes a big man! Another big Cassius Clay punch! This Rocky used to practice and box with Cassius Clay, a big double headbutt. Watch out! Boom! And, did you see that punch? Another one! Oh, this is action galore! The Soul Patrol is on the wall. Oh, look out!
I'll tell you about those drop kicks. Rocky Johnson throws the most devastating drop kick in the world of wrestling. I know, I've been hit by that drop kick before in Florida and in California, and I've watched him throughout his career in professional wrestling. The most devastating drop kick of anybody in the world of professional wrestling, bar none.
Well, he's one of the most fantastic athletes ever. Oh, look at that! Watch this. It's a small package large. 1, 2, 3. It's over. And the soul.
Darkness and the purple haze do when they get in or outside of a ring. Here's the maniac Mark Lewin just having wielded that golden spike onto Angelo Mosca Jr., who is lying there writhing in pain, suffering from a throat hemorrhage, being aided and assisted by Barry Windham. This is, totally uncalled for actions using foreign objects by these.
This is what put this young man out of professional wrestling. A spike. No reason for it.
Now look, here comes the father, Angelo Mosca, cradling his son in his arms, trying to, and here's another example. Look, another foreign object. No regard for the rules, hitting the referee, throwing a powder in Lars Anderson's face. These guys have no regard for any sort of decency, any rules, anything at all whatsoever. This is awful. Now look, here we are in Kauai. They're just destroying Steve the Kid Collins. Look at that golden spike right into the forehead. Absolutely incredible. Bleeding profusely. This just can't be happening,
And
Ripper.
for no reason.
Just how long can he take it? And that was a shot that was. Boom. Wow. Schofield, Sunday night, 7:30. What's this? Abdominal stretch. He's got it. In the corner. He's holding it. Throwing his man outside the ring. Bret Hart spins him around, and outside he goes. Something hit. Steiger on the head. There's Gagne hanging outside the ring. The battle is outside the ring. There's Gagne. Looking for the tag. He's going to the round corner. Zumhofe doesn't know where he was. He was dazed. He went right past Gagne to the round corner. Slingshot in the ropes, up and over, back body drop. In comes to the attack Bret Hart. Moving forward. This is a body slam. See the ring shake. Missing with the elbow. And Gagne's in. And he's fresh. Up in the air. After Bret Hart. Puts one in the face of Hart. Belting both men. Clubs Steiger. Takes him. Gives him a knee lift. Bombs away. Slides a foot across the forehead. Back body. Sleeper hold. Red Gagne with the sleep hold. Gets belted on the back illegally, and the referee sends out Steiger. Gagne makes the tag. It's legal. In comes Buck. Covers his man. One. Ooh, a 2 count. Bret Hart's in a lot of trouble now. Abdominal stretch being applied by Buck Zumhofe in the middle of the ring. Steiger's coming in. He's being ordered out. Steiger comes in. He goes off the top ropes and clubs Buck Zumhofe down to the mat. Hart is also hurt. Both men are hurt. Who will make the tag first? It was Bret Hart. In goes Von Steiger. Clubs his man. Zumhofe gets slammed in the claw hole, applied immediately. Out of the ring. Steiger gets clubbed. Being ordered out now by the referee is Gagne. Taking him, over he goes. Steiger goes outside the ring. Climbs up. Up on the apron he goes. Goes with the claw hold. After. Buck Zumhofe in a lot of trouble. Clubbing that big, heavy fist. And you can see Zumhofe is in a daze. He gets clubbed again. A nice arm drag. Last minute effort by Zumhofe. Missed that one. Didn't have the strength to do it. Steiger puts on a choke. Crossbar across the throat. Gagne is trying to make that tag on his partner, Buck Zumhofe. What an exciting thrilling match, tag team action. Okay, next Wednesday night, if you want to see action, you'll see action at the Blaisdell. High Chief Peter Maivir, the magnificent Morocco. And a big Indian death match now in the ring. Into the corner he goes. There's Gagne, Beals his man. Throws him across the ring. He hits Bret Hart, knocks him right through the ropes. Just knocked him through the second rope, and down he went. Grabbing the glove, clubs it, and they buckle. The fans love it. He takes it to the other side, slams it on the other side. Gagne's trying to pull off that glove. Many people think it's a steel glove. Gagne's trying to pull it off. Ooh, a right cross. You can see that one. Caught him right on the button. Up in the air. There's a big body slam. Outside the ring goes Zumov in the ring legally. Going for the sleep hold, taught by his father. And he's holding it now, but he was clubbed by Bret Hart illegally, and the match continues. Carl von Steiger trying to make that tag. There's nobody in the corner now. Bret Hart is there, makes the tag. In he comes. Gagne throws in a karate kick. Whoa, they're both swinging. Beautiful chop by Gagne. And in comes Zumov. Takes his man, slingshots him in the ropes. Back body drops him. Boy, that ring went up in the air, diving on him. Here it is, 1, 2. No, not quite. Zumov thought he had him then. Setting him up for the kill. Watch this chop. Clothesline. Got him right across the throat. Bret Hart bear hugs his man in desperation. Slings him across the ring. Up in the air. Takes him over. They both go down. Both days. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Holding him. 1, 2. Handful of hair. Can't pull him loose. He's holding on to Zumov's hair. The referee telling Gagne to lay off. In the ropes. Double leg Nelson. Up and over. 1, 2. Double and over. 1, 2. Whoa! Tag. In comes Gagne. Can you believe it? Another punch to the throat. Did we see action this evening? Into right at his own partner. Down went Steiger. The fans are going bananas. Gagne's happy. The fans love it. Chop, chop, chop. Up in the air. Body slam. Covering. 1, 2. Not quite. Cover. A count out. The action's going faster than the narrator. It's a sleep hold being applied now by Gagne. Clubbed on the back by Bret Hart, who's in there the kill every time. 1, 2. The right shoulder of Steiger came up at the count of 2. Pulling his man to his feet. There's the bell. Up in the air, down. I believe time ran out. Time ran out in this match. What a match, ladies and gentlemen, for the top wrestlers in the world.